I have no words as to what I have just forced myself to watch. I have just sat through Kraven the Hunter and managed to not fall asleep and stay awake through the whole thing. Now, full disclaimer, I was actually pretty excited for this film. I thought the trailers made it look okay. I didn't think it was going to be as shit as when you sit on the toilet after just accidentally getting drugged in school on 7 pills of laxatives and your entire internal organs just fall out and shit yourself. Literally everything from your brain to whatever's down here, just above your pee-pee, your bladder maybe. That is what this film is like. I mean, my gosh, I was actually hoping, praying this could be good. Kraven the Hunter, cool as shit. Saving animals, cool as shit. Throwing, bear traps in people's faces and trapping their face and ripping off, cool as shit. But my God, this was the furthest thing from cool as shit. This was just shit. This was constipated, overweighted, out of fashion loser. You've not heard that one in a while, have you? But let's break it down. Basically, if you don't know who Kraven is, he's a man named Dimitri. He basically was, I don't even know, how did he become a superhero? Oh, superhero. He's a villain, and they made him into a literal hero. Fucking don't make sense. But you won't believe it. He gets attacked by a lion because Papa Bear decides to shoot the lion with a double-barrel shotgun, by the way. 2 bullets. 1, 2, and then you're out. While his son is right there. What a thick little tart. He does that. Unsurprisingly, doesn't die because this thing's the size of a fucking gorilla. He then gets eaten, grabs, run away, and then as he's dying or something like that. I don't even remember. That's how bad it was. I only saw it yesterday evening. It's the morning. Fuck. And then he drools in his mouth and gives him an STD or something like that. And then he comes back to life because this random girl whose grandma, is some mystical woman, found this potion. She goes, "You will need this. You will need this at some point. I sense it in my vagina." And she goes, "Thank you, Nan." She then runs off. Somehow she finds this kid basically dead after getting mauled to death by a lion. She then slurps him up. He comes back to life. He's somehow alive. And then the dad gets the lion on the fucking wall. Now, this flashback is the worst flashback I've ever seen. I've never, ever been so bored in my life. I remember watching this. I was like, holy hell. I hope this actually, steps it up the mark slightly. No. Aaron Taylor-Johnson, you're a good actor, maybe a great actor, but you should have turned this one down, buddy. This is naff. I mean, holy fuck. To say yes to this, I hope you got tens of millions, mate, because it is not worth whatever, anything less. I'm trying to think what else happened. So yeah, oh my God, the fucking villain. Rhino, big Rhino. Rhinoceros Man is the worst villain of any Marvel film in the history of Marvel. Even worse than the Morbius dude. What was he called? Matt. I don't remember what his real name was. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to think who's a bad villain. Even worse than Iron Man 2. Even worse than Iron Man 3. Even worse than Thor 2. Maybe not. Even worse than Thor 1. I mean, this villain is muck. Rhino isn't bare. You don't even see him till the end. He's got... This guy, this really pissed me off. This guy's a genius and a multi-billionaire, probably scientist, magician, crazy guy who can do mad shit with his brain and create shit and do other shit. He turns himself into a fucking big rhino. But you're telling me the only way he can stop himself turning into a rhino is if he has his mum's fucking fanny pack on the back. That's a bag full of water. I mean, this guy's a genius and his only solution to coming up with not turning into a big rhino is a bag of water, or it's obviously not water, but it's a bag of water, a sack in a bag. We live in a crazy world where this guy just got lion drool in his gob, swallowed, and some lady brings a potion of cup of tea with a bit of whiskey in it, and he comes back to life with crazy abilities. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this guy is Superman. This bit annoyed the shit out of me. There's no consistency with what this guy can do. He continuously dodges bullets, all right? He's jumping all over cars. If he gets shot, he's probably dead. All right, I presume. He's not bulletproof, he's not anything like that, but he's got the strength of Superman. He can climb up walls like he's Spider-Man. He's got, speed like the Flash. I mean, this guy is a monster. A monster. So he's dodging all these bullets throughout the whole film, and then a literal tower, like a castle, a brick from maybe, let's say, I don't know, I'm going to 500 meters up, falls on him. It kills everyone else around him. He survives. So the guy's not bulletproof, but can get crushed by a fucking castle. Oh, see, shit like that annoys me. I don't mind bad films, but at least make it make sense. I mean, yeah, we're coming from a film where some guy drooled in his mouth and he became a fucking hero. Hold on. I forgot. There was actually a line in the film that was so fucking cringe, I had to write it down. Oh, that didn't even make sense. He can do anyone chameleon. That's another person. The brother is so bad in this. Oh my God, the acting in this is terrible, but the brother is like really hard to like even look at. I mean, I felt ill just like... And then guess what? He's the chameleon at the end. So he's actually like a bad dude. I couldn't believe it. I was like... I knew Kraven's brother in the comics was chameleon, but I was like, this clearly is not going to be chameleon. He's a fucking softy dofty. And it all involves around someone, big rhino, coming to kidnap Kraven. Kraven's not there because he's off having a wank in the woods or something. They then steal his brother instead, and the brother's like a little wimp, but they don't want to kill him because they want 20 mil or something like that. And like, when you're on Kraven's list, the only way you exit the list is death. Quite cool line. But yeah, how does it end? Let me remind myself. Fuck, did I write that down? Ah, yes. I would like to say one good thing. I think some of the action scenes are actually okay. I do think some of the violence was quite interesting. The dad, though, was he Russell Crowe? What are you doing, mate? You should have retired 20 years ago because that is a terrible performance. A terrible accent. Oh, I am Kraven. I am Kraven Daddy. Yes, you are a bad boy. Bruh. Yes, let's drink vodka in wood. It ends, I'm not even kidding, by Kraven going, like this, that, and the other. He basically does, I'm not going to kill you, but I don't have to save you. And he gets eaten by a fucking bear. I'm not even kidding. He kills his dad by bear. I mean, look, I can't imagine having a dad who's a dick like that, but holy hell, to have him munched on by a fucking bear. Lord have mercy. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Honestly, don't go see this. Save your pennies. I'm actually really, really sad. Yeah, I don't think Kraven was particularly like Aaron Taylor-Johnson. I don't think he was particularly bad in it. Just the writing, some of the lines. I wish I had the film right here so I could tell you them. It was like they went into a primary school / nursery and they said, let's write a script together. Go, we were Neo, run, you fatty bum. And they just write a load of nonsense. Anyway, that's it. Don't go see this film. You probably know that, but I'm telling you for 100%. You got Harrison's word, bro. Do not go. It is a waste of time.